Welcome, everyone. Today, this is going to be a very good session. We're going to talk about integrations. We're going to show you some of our new developments around integration, in particular focusing on Quantower and ATAS. And we're also going to go over our NinjaTrader integration. For those who are not familiar with us, you can find all our information on mentorq.com. And basically what we do is we provide gamma levels, blind spot levels, and string levels, and we are now integrating with 7+ different applications. Today, we're going to show you the new developments and the new announcement that will be available as of today. To look for our integration, you can create an account once you join our premium membership, and then you can log into your account dashboard, and within our integration section, you will find basically the list of all our integration. You guys can access any of those. So if you become a premium member or pro member, you'll have access to all of them. Everything is included in the plan. And then basically today we're going to go over Quantower, we're going to go over ATAS, but we also cover NinjaTrader, TradingView, Sierra Chart, Bookmap, Thinkorswim, MetaTrader, and we're coming up with 4 to 5 new integration during the course of the year. Today I have with me Joy, who is going to demonstrate our Quantower integration. So Joy, thank you for working with us in developing this, and I'm going to add your screen and we're going to go into the Quantower demo first, and then we're going to go into ATAS and NinjaTrader.
All right. Thanks, Fabio. So I'm Joey. We built the Quantower indicator for MetaQ, and I want to show you how that works here. So the first thing to do is after you've signed up for MetaQ, you can sign into your dashboard right here, and then you can find all the list of integrations that are available to you. For the Quantower one, click on the indicator to download the indicator file, and I'll do that here. Now I'm going to use the updated version for the demo, which will be coming out later today. But this is how you would download the indicator here, extract it into a folder, then from there, what you can do is copy this file into your indicators folder. Now for Quantower by default, that will be under C, Quantower, settings, scripts, indicators. So just copy this file right into here. That's all you have to do. And so now at this point, if you want to open up your Quantower chart, which I have here, if you click on add indicator on the chart, now what you'll see is a new indicator under custom called MentorQ Levels Premium. So if you click that, that's going to show you the initial settings page for the indicator. Now, the API key you would pull from your dashboard by clicking this link here. So I'm going to put mine in right now, and that will let you see the activation of all the levels. So I have NQ open right now, and this is the default settings for everything as far as colors and the types of levels that are shown. But I can add, other levels if I want to, blind spots, and that will plot those levels for you on the chart. And so that's like the very basics as well. And these levels work for futures. You can also go into, say, Apple, which I have available here. If I pull up Apple, that will refresh the levels. That will show Apple levels as well. I can show the swing levels for Apple. So I'll just turn everything on so you can see a example. And so that will pull all the levels from the MinterQ API for you automatically, so you don't have to plot anything yourself. And so if I go back to, let's say, ES, what I want to show you is some of the new features that we're adding, which is level conversions. So if I want to go in here and I want to say I want to convert SPX for ES, then I'm going to activate that level. Now I can do manual or auto or spread, same as the TradingView indicator as far as the options there. So actually, say I wanted to go into NQ because I know there's a ratio that people like to use for manual for NQ. So if I go into here and I say, okay, I don't want to use auto for this one. I want to use, say, manual, and I'll do QQQ and say 41.26 for the ratio. This is a manual ratio. So if I do that and I refresh the price levels, that'll show the QQQ levels on the chart alongside everything else. And so that allows you to use the manual conversion yourself using any ratio that you want. Now, say you wanted to use the auto ratio. So I'm going to use ES for that. And if I go into here and I say I want to use auto, and I'm going to use SPX. Let me find SPX here. Okay. I don't need that label anymore. And this manual ratio won't apply. This is, as you can see, these two fields are only when you're using manual mode. So auto, it's going to automatically calculate that for you. And so now if I hit refresh, now what you'll see is the auto-calculated SPX levels plotted on your chart for you. And so you can do numerous conversions if you want, and those will plot there on the chart for you. And so let's see if I wanted to turn that off. Back to the futures levels. So that's the basics of the levels getting plotted on the chart, both the levels that you're used to seeing in the Quantower indicator, but also the new converted levels as well. And some of the features that we've had for a while, in case you haven't seen it, is the ability to customize the colors and the size and a lot of different details about the levels that are shown. And so if you want to change the size of the text, you can make that bigger, right align the levels if you want, offset them. So say you want to, you don't want them all the way over there, you can offset it by however much you want, and just kind of play with that however much you want. And then of course you can change the color, which is the important part for a lot of people. So you can change the colors of individual levels as well as the size and the style of individual levels. So say I wanted to change, let's see, the X2 to be a little bit larger. So the X2 right now is overlapping with the game of scalping levels. So you'll find that a lot with the futures. And so if I turn off the scalping levels, that will show that new style right there. Because the problem is that for overlapping levels, there's a style that's used at the very bottom of the settings called other. And so that style is used for levels that overlap on the same price, because we don't really know what color to apply or what style to apply if there's multiple levels, right? So that style will apply for any levels that overlap each other, which is why you were seeing, if I turn this back on to scalping, what you'll see is it turns back to white, because that's my styling for the X2 or for the other level settings there. So anyway, if I turn scalping off just to make it simpler for you to see the settings change, you can see here the X2 is changing. I can change the style of it to dash, dot, anything you want that's supported in Quantower. And so I can change the color and everything that you want. So and then of course you can toggle levels on and off as you want to as well. And so all the current levels that are supported by NinjaTrader are shown in here. The gamma levels, the blind spots, and yeah, so it's fully customizable to your needs. And one little tidbit that might be helpful for folks that aren't familiar with it in Quantower is you can actually save templates for your indicators, and I use that a lot throughout Quantower. But one of the nice things is once you have your settings like exactly where you want them, including your API key, by the way, what you can do is you can save a template, and this will save all your settings that you've configured in here for this particular indicator into a template that you can later apply on your own. Because see, like my personal settings that I use for NinjaTrader is saved in a template here. And what you'll see is when I apply this, it actually changes all the levels white because I like to have all my levels white, just a personal preference. But that allows you to basically, it'll apply any settings that you have from that template, so you can make it easier to go back later on. So that's a basic overview of the settings and how the Quantower indicator works.
Yeah, and maybe Joy, we can show also the power of it, maybe converting, SPX level on like an asset like Apple, or like even QQQ levels on NVIDIA. I would say that that's like also the big power of this indicator.
Okay, so go to Apple and then convert, or other way around.
Yeah, if you go to Apple and we bring in the SPX level, and then maybe what we show also the QQQ levels on NVIDIA and see what happens.
Okay. Let's see. If I go to, let's turn on some of those levels. So you want to convert SPX to Apple?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. There we go. So now we have the Apple chart up, and we have SPX levels being converted and plotted on the chart. So you can change. Let's see. I don't have QQQ myself as far as the options data for QQQ available in my Quantower. I have SPX, but not QQQ right now. So I don't know if you wanted to. I can show it. I can show the manual for QQQ with a manual ratio if you'd like. I can do that. So I can do that, and then that'll pull. Let's see, QQQ manual.
Yeah,
okay, so
you can use the ratio of 363,485 for NVIDIA.
Oh, for
yeah, if you do it on NVIDIA.
Okay, let's see NVIDIA. Let's see NVIDIA. And you want to use a manual ratio for QQQ, you said?
Sure, and it's 3.63233.
63233. Oh, okay. I'll have to change that in the next update, actually, because I only have 2 decimal places right now.
Okay.
I can change that in the next update, though. But yeah, so we go here, NVIDIA. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
There you go.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Joy. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
Let's see if we have any question, guys, from the audience.
Yeah.
Atas. So let me just go back to my screen, and then Joy, feel free to jump if you have to go. No worries for that.
Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right. So now we're going to go into the Atas new update. And again, if you create an account and if you become a premium member, you can go into integration and you can look at the integration guide right here. You can download the indicator. You need to send us your ATAS email address. So you can click on request activation and send your email address that you use for ATAS. We will enable you, and then you can download the API key right here that you will need. But now let's go into the indicator. So here I have my ATAS platform, and I'm gonna go into my indicator. I already set that up. So if you can follow the guide on where to download and put the indicator, you will find it here. Just simply search for Mentor Q levels. Once you send us the email, this will be enabled on your account. And then here I have the ability of doing exactly the same thing. So I can see my gamma levels, I can have my swing levels, I can also have my intraday gamma levels right there and intraday gamma scalping. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And you have your blind spot as well, so you can toggle that on and off, and then you can change the different levels and so on. So if you don't want to see one, you can untoggle, click on that, and then simply select the levels that you want to see. Let's choose gamma levels, and let's go over some of the updates. So the first things that first is available for you is the ability to enable alerts. So whenever the price reaches a level, you'll be able to receive an alert. If you don't want that, you can disable that, and you can also define the sound, the timeout in seconds, and so on. We've also added a nice feature that you can now shorten the level name. So for example, the core resistance will become CR, core resistance 0DT will become CR 0DT, and so on. And then you can also show the level price, of course. And now we've added the ability for you to customize also the settings. So here you can choose your text size, your color, your line, if you want a dash line or a dotted line, and the line width. And you can do that for all the levels. Here you would type your API key, and here you can show the timestamp and so on. Another thing that we've added, oops, sorry for that. Another thing that we've added that I think is very, very interesting is the ability to filter out levels. So let's say that you want to remove all the JAX levels. All you would do is just type JAX, and this will be removed from the chart. But let's say that you just want to remove JAX 5. You can just type in JAX 5, and let's say you want to remove also JAX 10, then you can type in that. And let's say that you want to remove the 1 day indicator, and you can just type the filter here. So now by having these filters, you can define which levels you want to plot on the chart and which levels you want to take out. So if, for example, I want to take out my core resistance, I can do that. If I want to take out my put support, I can also type in a filter, very, very easy, and you can do that as well. So now let's go into the conversion. We've added the converted levels right here, and the conversion settings is right. You have the ability to add the conversion, so you just click on the plus, you add the conversion, and then what we're going to do is we're going to convert, for example, and we're going to show it on yes. I'm just going to simply put a ratio of 1, and then what you need to do is simply come all the way up, toggle the update, and now you should see the levels right there. There you go. So now you see that we have our 1 day max, our SPX, our JAX2 SPX, and so on. Going back in the indicator, I could also add another conversion, and I could say convert again what we did before, QQQ to NQ or SPX to Apple. Simply come here in the settings, and then simply type in QQQ. Let's use a ratio 41.25, and then let's go and toggle the update. And now if we go on our NQ chart, we now see our QQ levels right here. All right. This is already available for you guys. So if you download the new version and if you update the indicator, it's already part of the system. So you guys can already access it. So please let me know if you have any questions. Good question, Peter. For ATAS, the only conversion is manual. There's no auto update on ATAS for now. So we have only the manual conversion. So if you want to learn how to do the manual conversion, simply go into our academy, and we have our trading integration course, and we have a section under levels conversion. But to go back here, very, very simple. I use the ratios that I save on TradingView, and I can simply use them here. So for example, that 41.25, I use this year. I can see basically what my ratio for QQQ and NQ is, and I can use that value on ATAS. Let me know if there's any questions. All right. Let's see if there's questions. If not, I'm going to show you the NinjaTrader as well. And give me just a second. All right, let's go back into our NinjaTrader integration. Very similar. Once you have the chart, simply go into the indicators and then look for the mentor Q levels indicator. We also have a lot of tutorials available for you to see how to run the integration, how to set it up. You can use the API, so you can download the API key here, and you can use the API right there. And then also you have the different settings similar to what we had in ATAS, where you have our gamma levels, and you can select which model you want to use. So we have our gamma levels intraday, gamma scalping intraday. And then you can also see our blind spots levels right there. And you can define if you want to show all the levels or only the selected one. For selecting, you would go scroll down to the bottom and you can choose basically which level to show. You can also set up alerts for any one of those levels. And also you can do the same for our blind spots and our swing levels. So at the top here, you have our blind spot level settings and you have your custom level, which is our swing levels. And then if we go on the conversion, we can scroll all the way to the bottom. And you can now convert basically any asset. So let's do SPX on ES. So we do ES future, and I'm just going to use a manual conversion. I'm just going to use one for simplicity. And now you can now plot the SPX gamma levels on ES, but you can also now plot the intraday gamma levels for ES for SPX on ES. By simply changing this right here, I can now hit and apply. And now, as you can see, The SPX intraday levels will be plotted right there, and you can update those automatically with the API. So this will be updated automatically right here, or you can do a manual update as well. So very, very simple. Everything is integrated right there and will be up and running in less than 30 seconds right there. Let me know if we have questions. All right. To learn more about our integrations, you can go onto your account and you can go under the Academy. Type trading integration, and then you will find our course right here where we have all the videos on TradingView, conversion of levels, NinjaTrader, Sierra chart, Bookmap, Quantower, and ATAS, and everything will be here. Sure. Can you do the last part one more time on NinjaTrader? Absolutely. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, let's go back on NinjaTrader. So on NinjaTrader, if you want to convert the levels on the settings, first come all the way to the bottom and you have up to 5 conversion boxes. So what I'm doing right here, I'm converting SPX levels on ES, but I could also convert QQQ levels on NQ, and I can use a manual conversion of, let's say, 41.38. Let's do that. Hit on apply. And then now, if I move to my NQ, I will now have my QQQ levels right here based on my ratio. And then what I can also do is I can also convert blind spot levels. So if I don't want to convert our blind spot levels, I can simply come here under blind spots and then simply select none. And as you can see, the blind spots will not be converted and will not be shown. And I can also then convert our swing trading levels. So if I want to convert our swing levels, I can click on swing levels and I can see show all levels. And now this will also be converted on the chart right there. So you see we have our risk trigger right there. So these would be our swing trading levels. And what I can also do is I can hide, for example, our gamma levels, and therefore will allow me to just convert our swing levels for QQQ on NQ right there. And for intraday, there's a question about intraday. Simply change the gamma levels type right here from gamma levels intraday, and then simply hit all, and then this will convert all the intraday levels right there. And if I then remove my swing levels and show none, then now I only have the QQQ latest intraday gamma levels on NQ. Let's see if we have more questions. So questions about automated trading. I believe it's possible. We haven't created automated strategy yet, and I'm not sure which indicator you use for that, but I think it's possible, yes. Thank you, Joy. Great. And I believe you are working on some strategies, Joy, so you can tell us more about it. All right, let's see if we have more questions. So to access all these integrations, you can do that by subscribing to our premium membership, and then basically you'll get access to all of the integration. So everything is included. If you use TradingView and if you use Quantower and if you use Atas and you use multiple platforms, you can access those at the same time. There's no limitation. So everything is available to you, and all the integrations are going to be available here. We have the plans of releasing an additional 4 to 5 integrations during the course of the year, so stay tuned. The next one we are working on is MotiveWave, TickBlaze, Trade08, TrendSpider, and others. So stay tuned for that. We are working on it. And we're also going to have some really exciting updates on our TradingView integration coming off February. So stay tuned for that. We're going to do a separate session on that, but the goal is to have the levels automatically updated on TradingView. So that should be done very, very soon. We're very excited about that. But yeah, all the integration can be found here, and all the new ones will also be available in the list. Let's see if we have questions. All right, guys, I see no questions. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope this was helpful. Very exciting releases, and see you guys soon, and see you guys live over the next couple of days. We're going to have some interesting sessions. On Friday, we're going to have a session on Bookmap. This is also one of the integration that is available for us. So stay tuned on that. You can find everything on our YouTube channel and our live session and on X. So thank you for watching, and see you soon. Have a great day.